G'day everyone, welcome back to Mars the Mission. It's now March, and if I'm not mistaken, this is episode 20. I probably should check that, but we're going to go with episode 20. As you can see, we have a harvester trundling back to our trailer. I've already kicked off this field, which is grain 01. It's a nice wheat harvest this month. The harvester looks like it's a bit drunk. It's going side to side, so I'm not quite sure what's going on with the AI worker there, but it'll get down to the trailer eventually. If you remember from last month, I did purchase two TARDIS XL trailers at 200,000 litre capacities. I'm not here to run trailers back and forth 5 or 10 times from the fields. The whole aim of this map is to hit our production goals or storage goals of 800,000 litres of crop. We're doing alright, and I think after this month we're going to be roughly 25% of the way there. Give or take a little bit for sure, but yeah, about 25%. This nice grain 01 field, however, isn't going to be the focus of this video so much. Oh, hello JCB, that's ready to replant this field soon. Could just about get him into the field now, really. We do have an oat field. We missed the trailer, but it's counting. The oat field's about 3 fields over and is one of our joined fields. I'll try and make it the focus of this episode rather than jumping between this field and the one down there every 2 minutes. I'll see if this harvester can turn itself around without cleaning up the trailer, and then I'll jump over to the other field and get it started. I am tempted to put the drill back in this field though. I might come back in a little bit. We'll give this guy a couple more rounds, and he's gonna drunk drive. I don't recommend drink driving, but he's just all over the road. Maybe I need to update my course play and auto drive versions. That'll be a challenge for later on today, I reckon. Okay, he's gonna get back there eventually. In the meantime, I'll hop over to our other harvester and trailer setup, get them into the field and get that started. Okay, here's one I prepared earlier. Might just jump into our map quick. So we've got grain 01 at the top of the map that's getting chewed up pretty good by the harvester. It should be finished in about 10 or 15 minutes. And down here we've got our field 7, 10 and 13. Pretty sure it's oat in it. Yep. I might swap these two fields around and plant oat up in the grain 01 field. We seem to have a fair bit of wheat planted at present though, so I'll pick something else for the wheat. Or for the oat field. I'm not sure what. We'll sort that out later. Maybe soybean, because it doesn't look like I've got too much of that currently. Either way, let's get this harvester kicked off. We'll start it and unfold it. So it puts its little pipey thing up. Hopefully this field's a lot simpler. Just need to go up and down rather than around and round. We'll zoom out a bit so we're not too loud. So no headlands, up and down. 7 passes for it to finish. That's pretty good. Nearest waypoint so it doesn't do a big stupid donut in the middle of the field. And we'll just follow it with this truck and trailer. Well, it's a tractor I suppose, but near enough. Our Massey Ferguson 7700. Still considering replacing our 6700s with a, well, much bigger tractor. I think they're 150 horsepower. I wouldn't mind going with a 300 or 350 horsepower tractor, but I might have a look and see what's in the Massey range. Just keep the Masseys going. I think we're getting a few too many John Deeres currently, since both the harvesters and the 2 new tractors are all John Deere. Go John Deere, by the way. That's what my overalls are too. G'day me. Let's jump into the harvester. Ah, nailed it. That wasn't too bad. I think we did 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 harvester loads into the trailer. Just going to finish off this little bit all by myself, because that way I can say technically I started the field and finished the field all on my own. The fact that there was a cosplay driver doing 95% of the field is totally irrelevant for the story. I had a look at what is growing and what we have stored and decided that we're doing... good question, what are we doing? I think we're doing soybean in this field, yes. My notes say plant soybean in this field. So, let's turn him off so he's a bit quieter. We have our awesome John Deere R7 with a Pottinger planter plugging away. He'll be plugging away for a while, but that's what we pay these workers for. I think next month our clothes are gonna be sold. And there's a lot of clothes to sell. So once that happens, I might do I don't know, I'll probably do a drill upgrade, get a couple of wider ones, because 6 meters is awesome and all, but 12 meters would do it like twice as fast. Also replace a couple of tractors, because I'm assuming there will be multi-million dollars worth of clothes being sold. Not quite sure how many pallets there are, but there's a lot. We must be getting pretty close to being able to... Oh, come on, spit it out. There we go. Silly trailer and the unload points. We must be getting pretty close to harvesting the cotton field that's hidden by the bit of a hill there. Don't know how many months it's been since I harvested it last time, but should be pretty close. I'll see if I can remember to check later on. Where'd our harvester go? He's going to fold up and head back to his parking spot, and I'll run this trailer load. He's going to fold up and head back to his parking spot. Don't make me come over there. It's going to make me come over here. Okay, now I've hit the go button. It should actually do something. I'll get this guy over to our silo. The wheat field has also finished, and I'm expecting to find another tractor and trailer over by the silos that we need to unload. Got our trusty JCB, I think, with the other drill into our grain 01 field, and it's putting in oat in that field again. So in what, 5 months we should have another lot of oat to harvest. Grass is slowly growing around these, well, it's a water treatment plant. I would have thought it should explode around here, but it's only slowly expanding. And look at this. So we ended up with 96,000, nearly 97,000 litres of oat and 143,000 litres of wheat. That's pretty good off that big field. I suppose it's a massive field, so it's not really surprising. Get this guy unloaded and see if there's room to put the oat in too. What have we got? Half an hour to go on our wheat field replant to oat. I think 46 minutes on our oat field that we synchronized trailers. That's pretty cool. I doubt I could have done that if I tried. 45 minutes to get this other field replanted. Now this is 7600. So Massey Ferguson 3.7600. And this must be the 77. We'll get them sent both back. I am liking this auto drive course setup that I did. It took, well, if you watched the time lapse of it, it took a long time. There was multi-hours worth of work involved, but it is making life a little bit easier now. Once this gets around here just a little bit, I'm going to hop out by tractor and trailer and jump over here, because we replanted our sorghum chicken feed field last month, and surprise surprise, I remembered to put the sprayer in it and get it herbicided. So we'll just check on it and see how it actually went. Ooh, it looks like we've got a crashed harvester over there too. It got caught up on the, where is it, red and white, probably a communications tower. No wonder I can't get TV reception. What have we got? Got our Valtra. It's done pretty good too. I don't think there's any I need to touch up. Our chickens and eggs are still pretty good, so we'll worry about them next month. Since I didn't plough and just direct planting both of these fields, they're going to need to be herbicide sprayed next month, so we'll drop him off over here ready for that to happen. On the way we managed to pass our cotton field. That wasn't planned at all. How we go on? 6 of 8 months, so we still got 3 months until we can harvest this. On the upside, I did get rid of the weeds. Haven't done tree work for a while, but don't really need to with the way our money's adding up. So I think the trees are just going to sit and grow for now. If I find I get an episode where, shock horror, I don't have a field to harvest, we might cut down a few more trees. Should probably cut those ones out where I put the track through. Would also mean I could expand this field, so before we harvest it next time, I'll see if I can get time and get rid of those few trees that are on the track. What are we gonna do now? That's a really good question. I think I might jump back, collide with the map edge, and see if I can rescue this harvester. Yes, a nice big strong communication tower cable. What's the best way to get him back home, I wonder? How about we jump across one field and then I'll kick it off again? Maybe 2 fields, that way I can hop into our John Deere just over here where it's planting and do a bit of a ride along with him for a while. Actually, I have a... oh, there goes the harvester. And the spaceship in the distance. Wow. There you go, 3 times the value. I think instead of a nice boring ride along with this replanting, I'm gonna hop up and get some trees planted. I think there's about 100 left in the planter. And we did stop at the airstrip, which is over on the crater just over there. So we'll hop up, get them planted, and probably come down and watch the end of this field get planted and rolled. Shall see you very soon. Okay, it's another lot of trees planted. How crazy is it trying to get trees planted up on the hill? But I think it should look pretty good in a few months. I'll try remember and come back and check out how they're looking. Now we can see green 01 and F7, 10 and 13 are coming along pretty good. Slowly changing colours from, well, the wheat to the oat, and down here from the oat to the soybean. We do have one other field of soybean, or is that... Nope, that's a barley field down there, so this is our only soybean. Might wait 1 month and then whatever else is ready, we'll plant soybean in that as well to get them going, because soybean takes a while to grow. 6 months, not too bad. I think I'm going to hop down into our John Deere R7 that's slowly getting this field planted and do a bit of a drive along. But first, I believe we got our good old Lizard 240 with a roller on it, all ready to go. And it's almost out of fuel, so since the fuel stops just over here, I might go and top her up. It's pretty good. Since we have an auto drive course coming through here, if the course play worker runs out of fuel, it'll automatically drive over there, top up the vehicle and come back. See how we go over the next month or two and try and catch one doing it. Alright, I think we're far enough ahead that I can put the roller in the field. V makes it go down, X makes it fold. You'd think I'd know that by now. So just a nice up and down course. So he's going to take 21 minutes, and soybeans will take 26 minutes. I think we might need to pause this guy at some stage. I think the nice John Deere looking all big and flash over there would be faster than a silly little lizard trailer. I'm not going to do a veggie run this month because there's no oil really to go over. I should be able to load up, I think, all the veggies and the little bit of olive oil we make and run them over to the sell point next month. I reckon I'm gonna jump back once this field's just about rolled, because we've seen the harvester go up and down, and these tractors are only really going to do the same thing for the next half hour. Okay, that's going to have to be it for this episode. I haven't yet checked to see what field will be ready next time, so we'll have a quick look while we get down the end of this field. Okay, it doesn't look like anything unless grain 05 is going to be ready. Coming into the field. And he can just go straight back to his parking spot. And somewhere around here we have a nice big roller. That's the herbicide sprayer waiting over there, so we're going to ignore it and hop across to our roller. Okay, do we have a course? Doesn't look like it. I doubt it's going to take very much to do this field, because it's 24 metres. 3 times around and once down the middle. Okay, next month we have all of our clothes to sell. Oh, we should go across and have a look at the pile of clothes really quickly. So I may have spent a little bit of time and had to get on the roof, but I did get a crate way up the top there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stacks high. Not quite sure how many pallets of clothes there are, but we've run out of cotton, so there won't be any more done for a couple of months while we wait on the cotton field. On the plus side, that'll give time for the sheep to make more wool, so we should get pretty much another stack like that. That's huge. Okay, I did check our field over near the shop. It's grain 05. It was planted with sorghum and it's going to be ready next month. So it looks like next month we're going to have our sorghum field to harvest, a nice pizza slice, about 1/4 of a pizza slice I reckon, shape. In 2 months though, we have our 4 joined and expanded fields of wheat to do. That's going to be a massive harvest. It'll be interesting to see what I plant in this big field again. Probably see whatever is the lowest and go for it, or maybe do wheat again and try and finish, could be an idea, do wheat again and try and hit my wheat count, because it's one of the longer growing crops I'm doing. So it's a pretty good chance that'll happen. that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Everything's starting to come along pretty good now. Not sure how many more trees I can do, but for now we'll keep plugging away at them. I know they are starting to look really good now they're starting to grow up. Hopefully the weird grass won't take over the fields and just go along beside it. I dare say we'll see in future episodes. Until then, I'll catch you all later.